Where in the heck have you been and what has been going on with your life, Kathleen Cameron, is one of the questions that I seem to get very often these days. So today I'm going to share with you just a little life update on what is new and what has been going on with me. One of the things that I've always said I was going to do on this journey, and I've been doing it for 5.5 years, is to live my life out loud, but on purpose and with purpose. And what I mean by that is to share my life out loud, hopefully so that it inspires somebody, so that it influences someone to grow or to be bold, to be daring, and to live their life out loud and to go after their dreams fully. And I feel like if I do that, it gives you permission to go out and do that. So that's what this whole experience has been like for me, and I'll continue to do that. So I do share a lot of the amazing successes in my life, but I also do share some of the things that haven't been so great, and in my community we would refer to as the contrast or the contrary experience. But over the past 5 years, I've had significant growth and significant shifts in my life. And I've been along this beautiful journey, and now we're just at a new level of this journey. And so I'm sitting here today as a new version of myself, and I probably look very different from when I saw you last on the YouTube channel. And I wanted to explain a little bit about what's been going on and why that is. So in January of this year, I had gotten to a point in my health journey where I'd released 135 pounds. And with that release came a whole new identity of health. You know, when I embodied this health version of myself, and I instilled this idea that the healthier I get, the faster my business grows, and the more success that I receive and achieve. That's what's happened. And so my business is growing, it is expanding. We have more and more incredible souls joining our academy and growing, but it's also expanding in many other ways as well, which I'll share with you in a minute. But in terms of my health, I had expanded to a point where I'd released so much weight and moved into regular physical daily exercise and eating nutritious food and getting good night's sleep and thinking from a real vibrant, optimized state in my health. And I was feeling really, really good and ready to make another change, to make another significant release. But this time the release wasn't about releasing anything that wasn't necessarily serving me or that I didn't like, but releasing something that I felt no longer belong to me. And so I decided to release the extra skin on my body. And so I underwent on June 23rd of this year, 2025, I underwent a major surgery to have my extra skin removed off my abdomen, to have my abdominal muscles repaired, and to do a breast lift and grafting. And so, yes, this is cosmetic surgery. Yes, it was elective surgery, and I'm so grateful that I went into it in my healthiest state, and I did manifest the best possible recovery that I possibly could. But I want to share with you a little bit about the intention behind the surgery, because this surgery wasn't done from a place of me not looking good or not liking the way my body looked or feeling like there was something that needed to be fixed. It actually came from a returning to my natural state. It came from an empowered state. It came from a state of love. And so for me, the extra skin, especially on the abdomen, actually represented a past and prior version of me. That skin actually represented all the limiting, the wrong and small thoughts that I held about myself that kept me hidden underneath the fat for so long. I wore this cover of extra weight on my body to keep me small, to keep me hidden, to keep me not visible. And so the extra skin was just a representation of those old belief systems. And so by releasing that extra skin, I was actually saying goodbye to those wrong and small thoughts forever, letting them be gone and no longer letting them exist. The other piece is the extra skin did get in the way physically. And so from a comfort level, the comfort of what it is like to live in this body, it was uncomfortable in many different ways. While exercising, while going for runs, while hiking, the different types of clothes that I would wear, the extra skin almost felt like it was in the way. And I felt this overwhelming feeling to release it and to let it go and to no longer be hindered by it any longer. And so I decided to do so. You'll see on my Instagram, and maybe we can add it to this video, I have some beautiful photos that I took of my body with the skin. And I look back on them and I love them. That skin did so much for me. It held such a beautiful purpose. My body, how beautiful that it allowed me to stretch it all out, to be able to expand into who I was at that time. But it just isn't going to come back in quite like I maybe wanted it to or thought that it could. So decided to have the surgery and let it go. But I did it with love. And I want to make sure that people really understand that I don't think I'm better now without it. I don't think I look better now without it. I look different. And I am different. But it was a part of me that I had to let go of and release. And it was so beautiful. And the night before the surgery, I did a full release ceremony. What am I letting go of as I let go of the skin, psychologically, in my mindset, in my consciousness? What wrong and small thoughts, limited thinking, traumatic experiences was I going to allow myself to release and let go of? And I can tell you the weight that I've released from my consciousness is so beautiful. I feel so light, so loved, so truly, truly blessed to be myself. And that release ceremony was really beautiful. The other thing that I released as well was I released a lot of the hair. So I had hair extensions in, I had really long hair, it had grown out. And I just felt, as I was releasing the skin, I felt another phase of shedding to return to hair, this hair I used to have for years and years and years at the start of this journey. And I love that I've returned to this length of hair and released. And with it, I do feel like I released some old things that no longer belong to me. So that's why I sit here today, and maybe I look the same to you, and maybe I look different. But what I can tell you is I feel very different, and I am very different. And I'm very excited for what's next for me in my life and in my body, and what I can do for her, and how I'm going to continue to nurture her and give her health, vitality, and love so that she can last this entire lifetime. A couple other things in my personal life as well, and in the business as well. We've been growing, we've been expanding. I've been spending more time with myself and with spirit and inside myself and with love. And I am connected to Source and to God in such a way that I never thought I would experience before. The peace of mind that exists in here is so beautiful, and I want every single one of you to experience it. I don't lay in bed at night and worry. I don't stress about things. I go with the flow. Life is always working out in my favor. Very few reactions to life. They still happen, of course, but not like they used to. And now I've created this beautiful experience for myself where I am involved in the elevation of other very, very highly successful, well-known individuals in the world. And so now I really do see myself in a different way, that I am here for the greater good of all. And when I can elevate others into their greatness, it helps them to elevate others into their greatness. So I am working one-on-one coaching with some individuals that you would know very, very well. And I've allowed myself to step into that, knowing that purpose, that calling, that I can support very successful people. And then I've also in business and collaborating with other very, very well-known, successful individuals and people. And so it is an identity that I've allowed myself to move into. And it's just such a beautiful place to see myself as someone that is this impactful and can make this level of a difference. And what I will tell you too is I still do it with so much love and so much integrity and authenticity. And for me, it's not about, getting more accolades or pats on the back. It's actually about serving more people. It's about making a bigger difference, and it's about ascending. So I've made some big purchases. I've made some big investments into myself, and I am prepared to serve you all in a greater level, and to do so with love and authenticity and integrity. So if you have questions about my life journey and what has been going on and what is new, I will be happy to share. Nothing is a secret. I just might keep things some things I might keep a little private. You'll notice I don't share about my girls very much, and I don't share about my love life very much. And that's because those are two areas that I want to keep a little bit more private for me. And maybe one day I will share more, but for now, I will keep those things to myself and share as I feel called. So sending you all so much love. I hope that you find this little life update helpful for you and that it serves you in some capacity. Please like and subscribe if you want more information, and always let me know what you want to know. I am here to serve and to give you value and content through this beautiful channel. So thank you so much for watching and for listening and sending me all your love and support and belief. I feel it, I honor it, I receive it, and I appreciate it with only love and gratitude. Kathleen.